channel. In today's video, I'm going to be organizing my pantry. I actually did a video like this a few months ago. Actually, it might even be a year by now, and it's already got super messy and it's time to reorganize it. So I have a whole bunch of bins, a whole bunch of supplies. I'm going to show you guys some methods that I like to use for organization, and I'm super excited to organize because I just love the finished product. So anyways, let's get started. I'm not really sure what that little hand thing was at the end there, but I'm going to show you guys the containers that I got. I got these all from like the dollar store. They're all around like $1 to $3. Most of them are clear, some of them are white. Some of them, I have one that's brown and one that is, it's like a net type. You really don't have to spend a lot of money to organize your pantry or organize anything. I'm not going to use all of them because I am going to be organizing my bathroom. I'll be doing that in a separate video. I'm not going to use all of them, but at least I have a variety of different sizes that I can use. But yeah, let's get started. Here is the before of the pantry, cabinet, whatever you want to call it. It is extremely messy. Nothing is organized. Stuff is falling out everywhere and it is just a mess. Really, nothing is organized anymore. As you guys can see, I do have a few organization type of bins, but I just want to switch it up around and just move some things around. And then the bigger things like cereal boxes, I think I'm going to put in my basement. So before I show you guys the organization things I bought, I just want to show you guys the stuff that I do have. So I have 1 bin, 2 bin, I have 3, and I think that's it. Oh, I have another one down over here, 4. And then I have these little shelves, which are really nice because you can stack things on top and still put things at the bottom, and it's like not stuck when you drag it out. So I have one of these. I have this one that like hangs, which I do really like. The only thing is it does take a little space because you can't really put a lot of stuff at the bottom. Like this one, you can't really put a lot of stuff underneath here, but I do have 2 of these hanging ones. And then I have another one of these. These are like the same thing. And then I also have this little mini one. Okay, so these are all the organization things I have. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with. So I have this little small bin that I can use. I have this one. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use this or not. As I said, I'm not using everything because I'm going to be using these bins for my bathroom organization as well. I have a whole bunch of these lids that come from these big containers, but I don't think I'm going to use the lids. I'm still not sure. And then I have the smaller ones that look like this. I don't know exactly how many I have. I think I have 2 of these small ones, and then this is the same size. I think there's 3. So in total, I think I have 5 of these, but I don't want to use all of them because I do want to save some of these for the bathroom. This is another one I have. It comes in a pack of 2, and then I have this other one. It's like a cream color. It's mostly white. I have this one. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I've seen it like around like Pinterest and stuff, and I thought it would be pretty cool to use. I just don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. And then I have the big ones. So I have, what is that? Oh, just a rubber band. But I have quite a bit of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I still have 3 in the pantry. So I have 11 of these. So I'm definitely not going to be using all of these. But yeah, we have a lot to work with. And even if you don't have so many containers, not everything has to go in a container. I'm going to start taking everything out of the pantry. Okay, so I took out everything from the pantry. I went through most of the stuff. A lot of the stuff I already know that's like not expired, but there was a few things that were. They're just at the bottom here. And then I couldn't fit these on the table, so I just left them down here for now. So basically what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to start playing around with stuff and just moving bins back and forth, seeing what I like, seeing what fits well. Hey everyone, so it's around an hour and a half later. I have finally finished and I'm so happy with the outcome. I'm gonna go over everything at the end and I'm also gonna show you guys some methods that I also used. So yeah, here's the finished product. I know it may not look too organized, this shelf right over here, but it really is. As you can tell, there's barely any space behind here. Like, it's pretty much just space, and I brought everything to the front so you can really see what there is. So over here is basically just sauces, and then soy sauce, sesame seed oil. Here are 2 things of chopped garlic, 2 types of honey, teriyaki sauce, there's 3 of those, and then tomato paste, and I think there's around like 7. And then over here I have all the oats. So these include all the baking oats, quick oats. Over here I did sugar, so I have mostly brown sugar and then I have 1 white sugar. It may not look organized because there's these bags and stuff, but some of them are already open, and I don't really like to put it in a separate container because I find it stays fresher this way. So that's why they're kind of bags and stuff, but it's definitely organized. There's white sugar on the side, and then the rest of this is all brown sugar. And then over here, this is just some coconut. And then over here is chickpea flour. This is a flour I've been using a lot lately. And then there's just the refill at the back there. I just put it into this container. And now moving on to the bottom pantry, I moved the pasta over here, but I basically just put the spaghettis and very thin noodles here. But over here, I just have more pasta. This is mostly penne pasta. And then over here is more pasta. As you can tell, I really like pasta. This is a new pasta that I just tried recently. It's from Costco and it's chickpea pasta, vegetable pasta. This is whole grain penne, and this is just some extra lasagna pasta. That's basically all the pastas. Now moving on to the second one, I have my baking supplies here. So I couldn't fit all of them up there. Originally, I was actually going to put these 2 here, but it was just too heavy and I really didn't want the shelves to break. So I just put the chocolate chips here. There's a whole bunch here. These are mostly for baking. And then over here is the snack / dessert section. So there's basically just this trail mix that I like to add in yogurt. I have 2 popcorns and 1 Jello. Well, it's not Jello. It's actually pudding, I think, and it's in the butterscotch flavor. And then over here is when we move on to the chicken seasoning, and I have 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3. And then over here is another baking need. I couldn't fit it in there. Technically I can put it here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it here. But this is a coconut oil. Over here, there's a whole bunch of chicken broth, and I just have some water bottles. Next, I have rice bowls. So these are bowls that you can warm up for a minute, and you basically have rice. And then over here, I have the mac and cheese section. So there's just 3 of these little quick ones. These ones go on the stove. And then moving on to the second last bottom section, we have rice. I also really like rice as well. So I have a lot of rice, different types of rice, just an extra peanut butter. I didn't really know where to put these 2 things, but I just put them here because they're pretty bulky, and these are just chia seeds. And then over here, I actually took it out of the package and I just put the tea bags in here. I really like how it's just very compact and neat. And then over here, I have oatmeal. And then over there, I have mashed potato, just 2 mashed potato boxes. I didn't really know what to do with it because I honestly don't really eat those anymore. They're not expired though, so I just left them there in case of emergency. And then over here, which is the last section, I have pretty much the heaviest stuff. Oh, I just realized I made a mistake. This dried beans and lentils was supposed to go over there, that one, and this one was supposed to be beans, vegetables, and soup. Okay, I forgot to make that. I'm actually going to switch that after. But yeah, this one is supposed to be vegetables, soup, and beans. And then over here is chickpeas, tuna, and there's condensed milk. I think that's why I just put etc. because I'm going to add other stuff in case I get anything else. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed that little transformation. So my first tip, if you guys are organizing your pantry, is to put the heaviest stuff at the bottom. So I put all the canned stuff and the lentils because that was the most heaviest stuff. Over here, the oats, this is also pretty heavy, so I put it on here because this is like the next bulkiest, strongest platform. The second tip I have for you guys is to organize stuff by groups. So as you can see, I tried to put all the baking needs over here. Now, even though I do have like chocolate chips and coconut oil there, I couldn't really do anything about that, but just try to bunch stuff up together. So I did like baking needs, I did pasta together. I even put like crackers in a bin all together. So grouping really helps. Now, of course, you don't need containers for everything. Like for these 4 things, I don't have a container for it because I don't really think it needs a container, but for main things like snacks, I put all the snacks together compared to keeping them in really bulky boxes because it takes up a lot less space. Now, personally, I don't like to take out pasta and like flour and sugar and put it in those nice containers like you see on Pinterest and like other videos and stuff because I just feel like it doesn't stay fresh. So you can totally still organize it by just keeping it in organized bins. My third tip for you guys is to do labels. Now, I know not everyone has a label printer, and don't worry, you can literally just take a piece of paper, write what it is on it, and take clear tape and stick it right here. That's what I would have done if I didn't have these labels. Labels really help because you can see what is there. It's really important to put labels, and you can do that in so many different ways. I have actually made a video on my channel before of how to make stickers, so I will link that down below, and it shows you how to make stickers without sticker paper. And here's just another example of what I mean by you don't need containers for everything. I didn't use a container for any of these 3 things, but it's still organized. My fourth tip that I have for you guys is if you guys have a very small pantry, I definitely recommend getting these things because it allows you to add stuff at the bottom as well as the top. It saves a lot of room and you can work with it a lot. Like for example, if I had a smaller one of these and I could put it here, I could put stuff at the top and the bottom because all this is wasted space right now. So having these are super useful. I have 1, 2 of them. I didn't use the third one because I just didn't feel like it fit well, but it's really helpful. These are also really good as well. They're kind of hard to find though, but as I said, you can put stuff underneath. Usually I would just have this and I wouldn't have this. This would all have to go somewhere else. This would all have to go somewhere else and then just get stacked on here. It goes very messy. So these are another big help as well. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much all my tips I have for you guys for organizing. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I will answer them if you have any. I hope you guys enjoy this little transformation. I think it made a huge difference, and even though it might not look like Pinterest aesthetic, it really is organized. Even though it might not look like it because like those things are in big bags and kind of bulky, it's still organized because there's labels, there's bins, containers. I think I did a great job, and I definitely think you guys can do it too. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up, press the red subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell by clicking the bell right beside the subscribe button. That will notify you every single time I upload a YouTube video because I don't want you guys to miss out. Feel free to follow my Instagram as well as my TikTok. They're going to be up on the screen as well as linked down below. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite food? So comment down below what your favorite food is. To be honest, I don't have one, but I really like pasta, I like sushi, I like rice. I kind of like pizza. It depends if I'm in the mood for it, but I don't really have like a favorite food. I like so many different types of food, but I'm also a very picky eater as well. So definitely comment down below your favorite type or your favorite type of food or your favorite food. I think that is it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!